Hey people, hope you're good. Thank you for joining me for another news break video. Hope you're well. Here's some breaking news. Ireland has gone into the highest level of tier, I think it's like very high, tier 3 of the coronavirus, and they will be on full lockdown for 6 weeks at midnight. There we go. It's gone. Ding dong. Noel, we wish Q a Merry Christmas. Drunk Higgins, cash for carry-on. Oh my god. Crash and Burnham. Tier 3 will bring winter of hardship, says Mayor. Yeah, well, it will. Shame, really. Storm Baps is right, carry on. Flood fears, no laughing matter. I bet they're not. Fuck that shit. I've had my fill of dying. What? Star and family killed over debts in past life. Oh my god. You dream some weird shit, Phil. Actor Jeff, new shit happened. Jeff Bridges battles with cancer. I saw that the other day. Hope he pulls through it. He's a fantastic guy. Good actor as well. Ba, 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 ba. Oh wow, I'm such a lucky pup. Claude, the golden retriever, is all smiles after getting a brain tumour treatment usually for humans. The 9-year-old pooch was given radiotherapy with a liner inclia, which targets the cancer. Okay, so the dog survived. That's good. Good. Big animal lover right here. Good. Oh my god, look at those polar bears. They're loving it. Whoa, look at that Lambo. British racing driver Oliver Webb is behind the wheel of the world's fastest production car as it reaches a whopping 316 miles per hour. Fuck. 5.9 litre twin turbo V8 engine that produces 1,700 bit per hour. Wonder what the 0 to 60 is. I bet it's like fucking like 3 seconds or something like that. 2 seconds maybe. Crazy, man. Crazy. Not up there. Oh, it missed me. Just change time. First one. It's wine o'clock all day. Alcoholic lunch. My partner will not accept that he's become an alcoholic. He's been working from home since March and now drinks like a fish. From his first wine at noon to his last at midnight. He's rarely without a glass in his hand. He jokes on Zoom, calls his colleagues that it was always wine o'clock in our house. He's put on weight and is puffy in the face. I can see him becoming more anxious and paranoid by the day. I can tell he is not sleeping and he's no longer able to make love either. How do I get my man back? There you go. Well, first of all, he's got to stop drinking. It's not good. Cut that shit out, definitely. James says, being home all the time is no excuse for excessive drinking. True. He may have started lockdown thinking that boozy Zoom calls were all the big laugh, but things are now out of hand. He has to hear that you're seriously worried about his health and ability to function. Check out Drink Aware together for information and support. Tell him you love him and are speaking out because you care. He needs to hear that you're not blaming him because we all cope with stress differently. But something has to change because you're suffering too. Definitely. Absolutely. Next one. Families, men are rogues. Okay. All of the men in my boyfriend's family are serial cheats. However, he says he's different. Can I believe him? His father is on his third marriage, having fathered 7 children by 5 women. His uncle openly flirts between 2 families, while the grandfather went to prison for bigamy. Bloody hell. I recently met my boyfriend's brother, who is leaving his wife for his mistress. My bloke says his relatives disgust him. How can he really be his own person if their behaviour is all he's ever known? Well, sometimes it does rub off on the family, only sometimes, but not all the time. But that family sounds like a fucking joke, man. I'm not surprised he's disgusted with them, if he is. Jane says, it's very possible that watching all this has sent your boyfriend down a completely different path. It can't have escaped his notice that a lot of innocent people have been hurt by their selfish behaviour, probably including him. Tell him you're happy to put your faith in him, but won't put up with any nonsense. If you get the slightest feeling he's playing around, you will be off. Yeah. If he loves and cherishes you, he'll treat you properly. No, I wonder what his mother thinks about you joining the family. Could you have a word? You know, by all means have a word, but where are the brothers? They probably will try it on. Don't give in. Oh, pardon me. Last one. Shamed by virus frantic. My friend likes to brag that she's locking down better, than me. From never going out to washing everything that comes into the flat with bleach. She hits the roof if the admin have left my flat. What? I resent her superior attitude. How dare she make my life any more difficult than it has to be? Okay, I don't know. Jane says, your friend needs to have it pointed out to her that you're not in comparison or competition. As long as you know that you're following the rules to the letter of the law, then that's what matters. I suggest you vent your mental health, by steering clear of her in the short term. You cannot allow her to bring you down. No. Horoscope time, Gemini. You never really got over a relationship breakup. That's a bit close to home. Now there are signs of it being rekindled. Very close to home. You feel excited. A friend who has been a little on the distant side will reveal a secret romance. You aren't sure how you feel about it. Time will tell. But that first part, wow, very close to home. Yeah, that blew my mind a little bit. Yeah, before we get to the sun, here is Ben with the weather.
Thanks for that, Sean. Today's going to be 14 Celsius, on and off rain all day, not great. 11 Celsius overnight tonight. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit better. It's going to be 12 Celsius with a bit of sunshine and a little bit of cloud as well. But tomorrow night it's going to be 6 Celsius. Anyway, Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the weather. Sometime. The Weight Escape. UK fattest man winch from flat. 50 stone Jason, my takeaway app hell. Then don't do it, man. Ding dong. Yeah, Carol Baskin. Killed her husband, whacked him. Can convince me that it didn't happen. Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin, you dumb bitch. Yeah, Carol Baskin. She's come out as bisexual, but she's still fed her husband to the tigers. Bitch. Oh my god. I was trapped in my flat for more than 5 years. 50 stone man's 10k a year food addiction. Pardon me, I have 2 takeaways a day with Pop-Tart chasers. No. 35 fighters in help in the operation to move Jason. 25 stone, weight 2004, 10,000 calories eaten by the fucking God, I really hope you get sorted, pal. I really do. Bear to the throne. No. Female judges on less. Amanda and Alicia's fury over wage gap. Amanda Holden on 700k. Alicia Dixon on 400k. David Williams on 1.5 million. Simon Cowell on 2.5 million. Fuck, I'd be happy with 450 fucking k. Boris. Top Doc, Seabreaker, lockdowns not needed. Shielding 5% of Brits better than the tier system. Van Damming. You know, apparently in the Netherlands, they just think the coronavirus is a load of bollocks. I saw that earlier today. They just think, yeah, fair enough, it's killing people, but it's just a super flu. Which it kind of is in a way, but it's all it is a flu. So, there you go. 241 deaths. Total deaths is 43,967. Is that Beyonce? No, that's Kyle Jenner. Still sexy though. Is Hale Winter on Mac TV show? Naughty boy. Troy Story. Dom's wife goes west for space. Humiliated by pics. Dominic West's wife, Catherine Fitzgerald, has fled to her mum's in Ireland as pals say she needs space. Oh my god. Is that J-Lo? Fucking hell. She's like 50 years old, but oh. Yes, please. Certified freak. 7 days a week. Nice ass. Nice pumpkin ass. Thong time, no see, but do we want them back? Yeah, thongs are coming back. See it at the crack of your ass. I think it's quite sexy, to be fair, but that's just me. Yeah. Anything here? Not really. Yeah. Deirdre. First one. Stepdad at risk to mum and sisters. My stepdad is on bail for threatening to kill my mum. How can I protect her and my half sisters? I'm a woman of 29 and my mum is 47. She never knew my real dad, but my stepdad brought me up. I have two half sisters who are 14 and 18. Mum split up with my stepdad at the start of the year and she has been dating other guys. My little sister phoned me and burst into tears. She's been seeing her dad for supervised visits, but he's been quizzing her about who my mum is seeing and which men she's had in her house. She says she can't cope. Her dad has told her that mum has always cheated on him, which is an absolute lie. What can I do? Why would your sister even say that though? Because she knows he's going to just bring loads of bullshit. Deirdre says, tell your little sister that your mum is not a cheat and support her in telling her parents how depressed, how desperate she is, I think. She has every right to refuse to answer her dad's questions. She needs your mum's emotional support and for your mum to be sensitive over how she handles new relationships. My e-leaflet, worried about mum and dad, explains where to find further support. Yeah, if he's on supervised visits with his daughter, I'd be like, Dad, you're here to be with me, not talk about mum. It's there. Next one. Deluded about married lover. Ooh. My friend has a married lover who lies to her constantly, but she just can't see it. I'm a guy of 30. I'm a 30-year-old guy and she's 31 and single. I really care about her. My mate knows this man is married, but he's told her he doesn't live with his wife. I know he does because my brother works with him. He said he was going on a hiking holiday, but my brother knew he'd gone to a caravan park with his wife and kids. She is convinced he'll want to move in with her, but she's deluded. My brother doesn't want this guy to know he's snitching on him, so how can my friend help? You know, just drop bits and bobs here and there, you know what I mean? Simple. Take pictures and send them to her in the post. Didge says, ask your friend how often he stays overnight with her. It won't be often, so you can say that's a big clue he's still with his wife and children. Say you don't want to see her get hurt and you can't pass her. Oh, and you can pass her my e-leaflet. Your love is not free, but also look into your own heart. If what you really want is a relationship with her, be wary of mirroring her situation, falling for someone unavailable. It's true. Next one. I lost a breast to cancer, and now my husband won't touch my chest at all. It makes him feel terrible. My cancer spread to my lymph nodes, so the surgeon said I should lose one breast. I'm 61 and my husband is 60. He was supportive and we used to have a good sex life, but now it is all about him getting his fulfillment. He won't do anything for me, though he used to be a considerate lover and he loved my breasts. I'm worried he may leave me to find another woman who looks more complete. I doubt it, but it's probably just a bit weird for him. He'll get over it at some point, he has to. If he doesn't, then you fuck him off. Deirdre says, this is so tough, but a part of who you were has gone, and it has gone for your husband too. You've not talked about how either of you feels about this, and the silence around this changing in your lives risks driving you apart unless you start communicating. You can both find help through Macmillan Cancer Support, macmillan.org.uk. Do it. Last one. If I suggest we have a bit of foreplay, my girlfriend shuts me down. She says she's not with me for sex, so it doesn't interest her. What? What? My girlfriend is 26 and I'm 28. I have never been with anyone like her before. She's loyal, or lovely, funny and witty, but when I talk to her about it, she says love isn't all about sex, you know. But it is. Fucking hell, man. She only seems to want sex with me when she has been drinking, but even then it is straight intercourse. We have talked about marriage and children, but I don't see this as possible if we can't enjoy sex together. This woman is fucking dumb. Sex, I'm sick of repeating myself, sex is the number one, that's two, number one important thing in a relationship. That's what brings you together. If there's kids there, that brings you together as well. But if it's just you two, that's the one thing that brings you closer. You are making a promise with each other. Your bodies are promising each other. It fucking drives me mental when they... Oh. Sex is the most important thing in a relationship. It is. If it's not there, why do you think men and women go somewhere else? My opinion to this guy, if she doesn't want it, mate, get rid of her. Because it is the most important thing in a relationship. It is. It's what brings you closer together. You know each other more deeply. You just trust each other with your bodies. You know what I mean? It fucking drives me batty, man. It really does. Oh my god, it drives me nuts. Deirdre says, if she is interested in sex when her inhibitors are lowered by alcohol, then it suggests that she involuntarily shuts down desire. But why? Tell her that together you are missing out on what could be a very special and enjoyable part of your relationship. My e-leaflet to enabled in bed can help. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Sick of repeating myself on that subject. Just annoying. Mr. Meg time. Gemini, you have tried to ignore certain secrets in your life, but you know it is time to take action. Today you have the insight and strength to push through. Pluto helps you grow in both emotional and practical ways. Love is warm. Try to let it flow free and set no limits. Single. Look again at an online friend who loves dogs. You got me thinking. Done and done. Yeah. Final thought. Also, like I said at the start, Ireland, as of midnight, goes into lockdown for 6 weeks. Again, a lot of people are going to lose jobs. Well, what can you do? It's not good. It's really, really bad times. It's shit times. It's just terrible. You can't just put a finger on, like, you know, where these cases for Ireland to shut down, where they originated from, where they started from. But they've got to lock down 6 weeks. So 6 weeks. That's pushing Christmas. You know what I mean? It's near enough the mid-November. What's the point? I'll be glad when this fucking year's over. I really will. I really, really will. I'm just sick of it now. Absolutely. So yeah, like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Always like, share, and subscribe. Boom, boom, boom. I've been your host, Sean Worth. Thank you for joining me for episode 88 of News Break. Have a good night. I'll see you Friday. Until then, peace.